Alright, good morning guys. I'm getting ready for work. I did not sleep super well last night because last night we went to birthday dinner for me. We got back a little bit later than expected and now I gotta work today and it's my actual birthday and I don't know what's going on with my neck. No one should have to work on their birthday, you know? I just got a text from my office manager that I don't have to be in until 9 today. I guess I could have worked out, but I think we're gonna go grab me a little coffee. Just because why not do a little bit something special on my birthday. Today is the first day with the new hygienist at my office, so I'm super excited to not have to do any cleanings today and kind of just get to know the hygienist, how she likes to work and everything, and it'll just be a huge load off of me. Packing my lunch, just a little Trader Joe's salad, a little mozzarella cheese, some of my chocolate covered dates that I showed you guys how I made in my last vlog, and then some little mandarins. I'm having like some sort of allergic reaction on my face, so that's fun. Anyways, we went to this really cute place for dinner last night. It was called like Quiescence. I really don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's like a farm to table place in Phoenix and it was really cute. It was like a prefix style venue. Ian chose it for my birthday and then he got me this cute little birthday cake. That's like all I wanted this year for my birthday was just like a little birthday cake because it just doesn't feel like a birthday, that little cake. When was the last time you had a birthday cake? So that was really fun. We did also go to dinner with Ian's family this past weekend at the Italiano by Chef Joey. It's like a new restaurant in North Scottsdale. It's pretty good. Like, would I go there with like a group of people? Yes. The best way I can describe that place is that it's just very Scottsdale. Like, it just kind of feels like a Scottsdale steakhouse, which isn't really my vibe, but it was a good place to do like a birthday dinner. And just packing my bag for the morning. I always bring my laptop in case I have to do like any emails during lunch or anything. And then I bring my Kindle. I finished book 5 of Zodiac Academy. Loving it. Every book so far I've rated like a 4-star, except for book 5 I rated a 4.5 because some craziness happened at the end of that book. But I am taking a brief break from Zodiac Academy to read Fearless, which is the 3rd book in the Powerless trilogy, and so far so good. Definitely nice switching it up because I just read like 5 Zodiac Academy books in a row, so it's just a little bit different. But yeah, not too much going on at work today. I know the first patient is a whitening patient and then a new patient exam, and then I know I have some patients coming in for like partials and things in the afternoon, and I have to call the lab for more problems from the lab. But now I'm having different problems with like a different lab, and this is like, I don't know, I like called to make sure, like I had this patient with a different implant system than I'm used to, and I like called to make sure I could use this one scan body on this implant. They were like, yes, that's the correct scan body. We like borrowed it from another office, brought the patient in, didn't fit. So now I gotta figure things out. If you didn't know, being a dentist is like being a professional problem solver because that's what I'm doing all day. So anyways, let's go get me a little birthday coffee. Okay, I just got back from work and I'm so hungry. I just cut up some Parmesan cheese. I barely had any time. Today was so crazy. Of course, it's a crazy day on my birthday. So we had our hygienist for the first time today. She was super nice. Everything went really well. This afternoon got a little crazy, but I called the lab about that case and we figured out what the problem was with this crown that keeps having these open contacts. And again, it was not my fault. So thank God. I've gotten better about not blaming myself for these things, because I used to like take that as like, oh, I'm not a good dentist if something goes wrong. But I know that it is like not me. So we figured it out, sending it back to the lab. They're gonna fix it. They were very helpful. I didn't film much like during work today. I did a ton of fillings, an extraction in the afternoon, a denture try-in for an immediate denture that we're gonna do the full mouth extraction in a couple weeks. I really don't like full mouth extractions, so I'm not looking forward to it, but that's what's happening. And then I went to stop by to pick up my wedding dress on the way home. I need to update you guys on that story, but basically this is like my first like negative wedding experience so far. Like most of my wedding stuff has been like in Italy, and my planner is amazing and it's like super on top of it, and everything's been really good. And where I got my dress, which is Bella Lily Bridal, amazing. But the place where I took my dress to be tailored, basically I dropped it off and paid in full in November, which is five months ago. They forgot about my dress, did absolutely nothing. And then I called them and they were like, I was asking for an update, and they were like, we haven't even started on your dress. After they said they were gonna start right away. So after talking to them a little bit more, they were like, basically like, we're not gonna be able to get your dress done due to a reason, which I have not told you guys yet. But basically like, we're not gonna be able to get your dress done. We recommend taking it somewhere else. And I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. So anyways, I was like, but whatever. Okay, we'll do that. They sent me an email. They're like, oh, you have to sign this dress release form. I'm like, okay, I'll sign the dress release form, whatever. And then like 2 days later, I haven't gone to pick it up yet, I get an email from the manager. I know that they said that they could refund you for the dress, but we also charge a $300 cancellation fee. I was like, you guys forgot about my dress and then told me to take it somewhere else. I am not canceling. You guys like literally dropped the ball so bad. Zero apology, and was like literally just like, oh, you owe us $300. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm not paying $300. So I basically wrote back an email and I was like, I don't know if you're like aware of the situation, but like, I'm not paying $300 for something that's your fault. They were like, we don't normally do this, but we'll give you the refund, but like, we'll waive the $300 fee. I'm like, thank you so much. So yeah, that was crazy. Anyways, and now I have my dress, and now I need to find a new alterations place. I know I have a lot of time for my wedding, but again, there's like circumstances that you guys don't know about yet. But anyways, when I got to work, it was super nice. My office manager got me a balloon. It said happy birthday. Got me a cake, which we did not have time to eat today because I only had like 20 minutes for lunch. Was literally like just taking notes or doing my notes while eating lunch. But then I got home and we're gonna make dinner, but then I want to have a piece of my cake afterwards again. And Ian got me these lovely flowers. So cute. A little different than normal. He always makes sure that the flowers are cat friendly. Yeah, I've gotten zero movement in at all today, but like I just kind of want to eat dinner. I'm so hungry. So normally we walk after work, but yeah. I'm also getting better when my schedule gets really backed up, not getting super flustered because I really don't like running behind. There were some things today that just caused me to run behind, and we just communicated with the patient and everything, and I didn't feel bad about it because it's not my fault when things are scheduled when they shouldn't be. Oh gosh, no present.
Terribly wrapped. Yeah, but you see how I wrapped it?
And I just got my last present. Oh no, you kept it in the packaging?
Yeah, are you supposed to?
No!
Oh.
That's better.
Double wrapping. But you don't know what it is now. I mean, of course you know what it is, but...
You're not supposed to keep it in this.
Why is that?
Because that's not, you're supposed to wrap it like that.
I know. I've been sitting on this for a long time. Over a month.
Yeah, it was a month ago.
Actually, probably 2 months.
No, it was last month.
Wow.
Yeah. Take a shower and do it. I got a pair of pastel blue SKIMS pajamas because I've been loving. Well, I always love pastel blue.
Yeah.
Nice and soft.
I do
And then
that.
the pants. I hope the pants are long enough.
That was the worst wrapping job I've ever done.
It's okay.
But it's kind of hard to wrap
it's a
loose stuff.
That's why you put it in a gift bag.
But then you're talking extra waste. And it's just too much.
Thank you. It's almost your birthday.
When's her birthday?
May 17th.
Boss girl, what do you want?
Okay, and my mom sent me a little birthday package that arrived just in time. First of all, some apricots because we're from in California, like the best apricots. And then some little lemon cookies, some little meringues that are cute. Of course, a little cat themed birthday card. Then she got me some socks that says, "Just a girl who loves lemons," and it's got little lemons on it. I guess I could wear these with my yellow scrubs. Those would be perfect. And then she got me this pink lemon dress. So we're clearly in a lemon theme lately. And then I don't know if you guys, or I don't know if I already showed you, but Ian just got me this lemon phone case too. Anyways, we just went on a little post-dinner walk after I ate a large slice of birthday cake. And now I have a sugar headache, as if I wasn't already suffering enough. Hey girl, you want to eat dinner? And it's like 8 o'clock and I'm already gonna go to bed because I want to wake up and go to the gym tomorrow because I was supposed to do that today and I did not. So
that's because there's some creature living in the hamper.
Yeah, it was like a cricket in our laundry hamper.
I literally woke up at 5 in the morning.
Chirp, chirp.
I shake it, then it just stops.
I know, I like looked at him, I was like, it's my birthday, I'm not getting up, take care of whatever the heck this is, and it stopped, but it was hard to go back to sleep after that, so anyways.
And I'm reading Hunger Games, Catching Fire, book 2.
Yeah, Ian is reading the Hunger Games. In the time that he read one Hunger Games book, I finished 5 600-page
Yeah, but when you're
books.
okay.
Oh. Ready, ready.
That's my little kid. You're such a good kid.
Okay, we're gonna go to bed. Morning. It's always so crazy how light outside it can be, even before 6 a.m. I surprisingly slept very well and was like up and ready to go when my alarm went off. So we're going to the gym. Just made a little pre-workout that I'm gonna have real quick, and then I'm wearing some of the new Alphalete stuff. We have the new, I think this is the interval bra, which is in the tenacity fabric, and then the wrap leggings, and then my Elements jacket. I keep saying I need to get one of these in white. Okay, time to go. It is 7:30 on a dot. Got my yellow scrubs on today. My favorite thing about dentistry is wearing scrubs every day. And then I got my little Figs blue jacket. I haven't worn this in quite some time, but I figured the blue and the yellow go well. Ian was kind enough to make my smoothie for me. I already know my first patient is just an exam and cleaning because we don't have a hygienist today. So again, today I am a hygienist, but a lot less cleaning than before, so let's go. I just got back from work, and then I actually had a Botox appointment on the way home. I get Botox into my masseters for clenching, and it helps so much. So I just quickly stopped by for that appointment, didn't take too long, and then now I'm just making some dinner. I've like had errands to do after work for the past 2 days, and I'm just like so tired of doing that because I get home later, and like literally I go to bed early, guys. Like I go to bed at like honestly I get ready for bed like 8 p.m, which is insane, but I just value my mornings more than my evenings. Anyway, because I do that, it's like it's already like 6 o'clock. Anyways, I had a good day today. Well, we like didn't really see a lot of patients. I had some exams in the morning, fillings in the afternoon, and I used glass ionomer for the first time in a while, which I didn't even realize my office had it, but I used it and I was like, oh my god, why am I not using this more? So that was nice to discover that I had that. And then I did have a patient come in this afternoon with a tooth that needs to be extracted, but it was like number 15, broken off at the gum line and root canal treated. And I was like, you know what, I need to like trust my judgment here and know that that is a mess I don't want to get into. So I sent him to the oral surgeon because they weren't in pain anyway. Anyways, I just popped salmon, some corn, and asparagus into the air fryer. I just throw everything into my little Ninja dual compartment air fryer, which is my favorite thing ever. So anyways, these are my eyes after a day of work. I just like always look so tired and, you know, just like drained, you know, because I am tired and drained. Anyways, Peach really wants to go outside. Hey there, yeah. You want to go outside? Maybe I'll sit outside with her for a minute while everything cooks because I can. But yeah, had a good day. I read a little bit more of Fearless during lunch, and I'm liking it so far. I'm definitely like, what's happening, you know? Definitely have some suspicions. So anyways, I'm gonna clean up a little bit, maybe go sit outside with Peach. We've fast forwarded to the weekend. I'm going to my solidcore class. I think it's hamstring. Oh, pretty buddy. I think it's hamstrings and back today, which is basically pull day. I kind of like it's like muscle groups. I don't always like train a lot myself, so I'm not like super excited about this day, but it's fine. Anyways, I'm wearing one of the new athlete outfits in the wonderful canary yellow color. Obviously obsessed with yellow lately. This is the Lena bra. It has these straps that come together in the back. Going to be low support, so we'll see if it does well with solidcore, like leaning over. And then I'll show you these shorts. And we have the Tenacity 5-inch wrap waist shorts. I got a size medium because these bottoms run a little bit small, like the leggings. So I'm just finishing up my pre-workout. I have like a little work to do for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna head out. Okay, I honestly just was upstairs doing like 2 hours of work because I had some stuff to finish up for my Bath Bunny review. And now I need to shower, wash my hair, do my makeup and everything, then film my Alphalete review because Alphalete and Bath Bunny are having videos or launches on the same day. I hate when they do that because 2 videos in the same week for me that are like some of my most like involved videos. But anyways, solidcore was really good. I loved my shorts. The bra was good. I didn't fall out of it. I'm definitely having like a little bit of spillage, but it's just so cute. Anyways, I haven't even had breakfast yet, so I'm gonna shower while my hair is drying. I'm gonna make myself a smoothie and then we get to work because I got a lot to do today. getting ready for filming. It's a little later than normal, but I already filmed like part of this video last weekend. It's really hard for me to get 2 big launch reviews done in 1 week. So anyways, I just got this little Maybelline lip PR in, and there are 3 shades of lip liners, but they're all probably too dark for me. No one can make a pale lip liner. Yeah, like it looks okay at first, but I know this is gonna be too dark. I actually like the texture of those pencils, but I just can't do really dark lip liners. It just makes me look weird. So I'm just using my tried and true NYX in nude pink. And then they have these lifter glosses. Oh, it's very nude. Too nude, too nude. Alright, the gloss is actually pretty nice. So we are ready to film. I've been doing my makeup lately. I probably should do like a new tutorial or something. But I'm starting to feel a bit tired, so I'm going to have a little caffeine boost and then get ready to film. Okay, I made my little snack. I love to do like a little savory sweet combo, so I did some sourdough toast with cottage cheese and everything bagel seasoning, and then a little peanut butter jelly. Okay, we're gonna see how long this takes me. I have an idea for a reel where I do like kind of like a matching and then like mix and matching, a split screen. One side is treadmill, no, both sides are treadmill, but one side I'm wearing a matching outfit, one side I'm wearing a mix and match. But the problem is I have to like change all of my outfits and then move the treadmill and then change all my outfits again. So it's 3:40. Let's see how long this takes me. Okay, I did it. That was 10 different outfit changes after I already tried on everything for my review. So that was a lot. I am now sweating, so I need to turn my fan on and get some circulation happening in here. Oh my god, I'm all talked out for the day. I get this thing where like I get in my head and I'm like, oh, I'm not like being detailed in my reviews, and then I watch it back and I'm like, I'm fine. So I just need to go through all my footage. Oh my gosh, I have 1 more squat test to do. And then we might go see a movie tonight, but we also want to wake up really early and run tomorrow because it's getting really hot. So maybe we'll watch a movie at home. Maybe I'll convince Ian to do that instead. Okay, just finishing some stuff on my computer here. We just watched a movie called Novocaine. It's about this guy who doesn't feel pain. And it's basically just like a big action movie and just like very gory, which like doesn't necessarily bother me, but like I felt like that was like all the movie was, so I don't think I'd recommend it. Movies just like aren't good anymore. I like barely watch movies. I do watch like shows if I'm like interested in the show, but I mostly just read books because they're just better than movies. Hate to be that person, but it's kind of true. Anyways, it's like 8:20. We're probably gonna go to bed soon because we're probably gonna wake up super early to go on a run. Also, I'm really liking my little SKIMS pajama set. Very soft. I already knew I liked this material, except the pants don't have pockets. So I'm like, where am I putting my phone when I'm walking around? So that's definitely a drawback. I did not realize that the pants didn't have pockets. They are long enough for me though, so I do really like them in that regard, but the lack of pockets is like kind of crazy. So anyways, I got to finish some stuff up and then we're gonna get ready for bed. You know what we should do right now? I'm literally recording that. Oh my god. Good morning. We are going on a 5-mile run today. We woke up at 5:45 on a weekend, and then we stayed in bed for way too long because we looked at the temperature. And it's literally already, it's a low today, is 76 degrees. So it is definitely going to be hitting 80 while we're out running, which just sucks because I tried to take some time off from running during like the nice winter running months here, which are just so cool. You can just run so much faster and your heart rate is just so much lower in the winter. So unfortunately, that's where we're at. It's already summer. I still have my pre-workout on run days. The outfit is this Mare sports bra. Super high impact. It's this little small business. The owner is super cool. You can just tell she really knows what she's doing. So this, like, I do not bounce at all. Side note, I see too many people running around in spaghetti strap bras running. And I'm like, you know, bodies move, that's fine. But like, I literally worry about, like, that's like not good for you. And I worry about people's like, doesn't that hurt? So if you're out here running spaghetti strap sports bra, don't. Even if you have like a smaller chest, like obviously if you're like really have like nothing going on there, like I get it, but if you have any amount of busts that can jiggle, like lock them down. And then we got these Yvette shorts that are like, I think I reviewed them in my running short video. We're gonna wear my vest because I like to wear my vest on longer runs. And then I've been using this sunscreen from the brand June. They sent it to me and it's actually so good. It's like literally, it feels like you're rubbing like aloe on your skin. It has like no white cast. Like I used it on my chest and my shoulders and it's actually really good. So highly recommend. And then for my pre-run snack, I'm gonna have a honey stinger waffle. They sent these to me. Normally I have a like caramel rice cake with peanut butter. It's kind of my preferred pre-run snack, but no rice cakes. I haven't been to the store, so that's what we're having. Run outfit is done. My shoes and my Asics. Let's go. And it is 80 degrees out.
I'm tempted to bring a hat.
A hat? You should definitely bring a hat. Okay, back from my failed run. So many things went wrong on this run. First of all, it was already 80 degrees by the time we left. Second of all, my vest, I can't get any water out of it. I didn't check my water before I left.
What happened? Oh, you're talking to Phil?
It's literally working.
Oh my god. Crazy.
I couldn't get water the entire time I was on my run. And then it's super hot and we're like, it's literally so windy. We're being like pummeled by these headwinds and we ran like 3.2 miles and I was just like, I felt like I was in zone 5 and just like could not do it anymore. So we decided to walk the rest. We walked like 1.5 miles back and then that was our run. So it was not our best work, but I kind of knew it was not going to be good. It's just, it takes a lot to adjust to the heat. We're heading to the store. I got my little errands outfit on. We're gonna go to Sprouts. We decided that we wanted to make some burgers tonight, so. Okay, we basically just got stuff for burgers, so kind of a boring grocery haul. We got a little Caesar salad. Then we got some buns. So we wanted to get these buns that are like high protein from Sprouts, but we couldn't find them at Whole Foods, so we ended up going to Whole Foods. Much to my dismay, I prefer Sprouts. We got some little cheese cubes to snack on. This beautiful heirloom tomato. Look how pretty she is. And then Ian got himself a little Zevia. Got the burger meat, of course. Decided to go with Swiss cheese. And then some butter lettuce to go on top. And then they had like a special little section for coconut cold. And I've been influenced. No, if you just have one scoop, it's like basically like having a probiotic.
Let me try one.
I mean, I don't have more than that. You're not supposed to double dip. You can't double dip.
Why?
Because then you introduce your
It's actually fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You're supposed to have like a good spoonful. It looks interesting. It definitely looks like it has bacteria culture, so chilling.
For what? Let me read it. Like, this is kind of... But this is kind of a...
So that's fire? It's super, it's got like that acidic tang.
Yeah, but this is... Oh, it's from Ogden.
I guess it's growing on me.
But the thing is, this is kind of throws you off. I'm telling you, doesn't this look like something you eat the whole thing?
Yeah, people definitely make that mistake. And then they just had a $10 yogurt. Okay, after the first taste, it's actually not bad. We'll see if that helps my stomach. We tried the Peace Signs cinnamon pancakes. They're good. They have like little cinnamon crunchy pieces in there. This little waffle maker that comes with it literally broke while we were using it. So then I tried to transition into pancakes on the stove, and I've burned them because I used a not non-stick pan, so we're not having a good time.
If you're wondering how to hold a cat, I've learned you gotta give him an arm so they can rest on, and then just a little bit of butt support.
Anyways, pancakes are good, but I'm like burning them right now. Okay, on the last vlog, you guys wanted my oral hygiene routine. So I start off with flossing. You floss first to loosen everything up so then it can brush away. So I start off with flossing. Ever since dental school, I learned that string flossing is the way to go. Get back in there and then go underneath the gums. And then I'll show you at the front how you go underneath each side and kind of scrub. And if you have a really good floss, like I recommend either Cocoa Floss or a Burst Floss is good too. And then Ian likes the Dr. Tongues. If you have a nice expanding floss like this, you'll see all the plaque come off when you scrub. And I forgot to mention, but you use a new section of floss for every tooth. So floss, retwist, grab a new section. Sometimes I switch like every 2 to 3 teeth if I'm not getting a lot. And I'm always flossing my back molars like 3 to 4 times. So this is literally how long of a section of floss I used, and it still wasn't even enough and I had to use more. So that's step 1. Step 2, then I mouthwash, but my favorite is the TheraBreath. I like the Sparkle Mint.
You didn't even brush your teeth.
So when I mouthwash, I try to like push the mouthwash like through my teeth to get in approximately a little bit more. And then...
Actually, I'm curious, why do you mouthwash before brushing?
What a great question, Ian. So I always floss first to, again, loosen up all the debris, and then I mouthwash. When I do mouthwash, I don't do it every night. And then I finish up with brushing my teeth. I use Sensodyne. I get sensitive teeth, so it helps me. And why I do this last is because I just spit out my toothpaste at night, and I use the toothpaste last so that the ingredients in the toothpaste can act on my teeth overnight, and they're at higher concentrations than in the mouthwash. So that's why I do that. But honestly, in the morning, I rinse. Some nights I even rinse. I kind of mix it up. You really are not going to make or break your whole routine by doing a different order. The only thing I really would recommend is flossing first. So I love Sensodyne Pro Enamel. It's not sponsored, by the way, but it should be. They really should sponsor me because I love Sensodyne Pro Enamel. It's gentle on the enamel. It's not abrasive, and it really helps with sensitivity, especially if you leave it on overnight. So then we brush. So then I brush. I use the Philips Sonicare toothbrush, and I actually brush for 3 minutes. I do 30 seconds on each flat surface of the tooth, so across the front, 30 seconds across the back, on the bottom, across the front, 30 seconds, back, 30 seconds, and then I do 15 seconds per biting surface, and then that's 3 minutes total, and it goes by quickly. I like do things while I brush my teeth. I usually like do my little ankle exercises. I like walk around, you know, like it's kind of muscle memory at this point. So Last step, I don't tongue scrape because it just feels too aggressive for me, but I do, you know, go crazy with brushing my tongue. I'm not gonna show that because it's kind of gross. And then, like I said, I just spit out my toothpaste at night. And again, sometimes I do rinse it out. It's okay if you just like really can't do it. And then I just kind of rinse off my tongue if I'm gonna keep it on my teeth. So, and then the last step, I pop in my retainers that I've had since I was literally like 15. So if there's one thing you take away from my channel, if you are not flossing, like honestly, it is shocking to me that people don't floss, because you literally are missing like 50% of what is between your teeth and just in your mouth if you're not flossing. Like the amount of stuff I get, like I don't even, like sometimes I floss and water pick afterwards because that is how much is in there. And especially if you're young, you're in your like early 20s, mid 20s, gum disease is going to start becoming a problem at some point if you do not get with the flossing routine. Please start flossing and start using stream floss. It just takes like 2 minutes, and if you're already doing a skincare routine, why not do a flossing routine? And then the last thing I'm going to say is I do highly recommend getting an electric toothbrush, just because honestly people are not very good at brushing, and when people have manual toothbrushes, you're just not brushing for the full 2 to 3 minutes. So I do highly recommend getting the electric toothbrush. It times you, do the full amount, and you also just do like gentle motions, and you don't have to like do all of the work that, again, when you're tired and you're feeling lazy one night, you're not getting the best brush possible if you're not using an electric toothbrush. So good night, guys. I am going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.